If you have not followed me on Instagram, please do follow me on Instagram. You can find me by the name of HarshVardhanArt, and on Instagram I do post my latest work plus lots of tips and tricks on photography and photo editing. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing, because here you will find lots of exciting tutorials on photography, photo editing, video editing, and lots of Instagram tips and tricks. And to subscribe, just click the big red button below this video, and don't forget to click the bell icon as well, as according to the latest algorithm of the YouTube, if you don't press the bell icon, you will not get the notification of my latest videos. So don't miss my videos, press the bell icon. Having said that, let's get started. In Adobe Bridge, double click to open the image in Adobe Camera Raw, and here just press the open image, and over here go to the adjustment, select the curves adjustment from here, and let's adjust the panel. So click and drag so that we can see it properly from the top as well. Press Alt or Option and select the auto. That would open up this advanced dialog box, and here you can choose different options and each would give you the different result. Here you can select Enhance per channel, Enhance brightness and contrast, and press OK. And it's going to automatically adjust the curves. Then go to the adjustments once again and select curves adjustment once again. Press Alt or Option and click on the auto. And this time let's select Enhance monochromatic contrast, or let's see which one is looking good. Okay, select the snap natural midtone. You can even try that one, but I'll go for enhance brightness and contrast, and I will press OK. Now press Ctrl Alt Shift E or Command Option Shift E to create a merge copy. Go to the image and select auto tone, and then go to the image, select the auto contrast, and then again image and auto color. And that's going to automatically adjust everything for us. Then go to the adjustments once again and select curves adjustment once more, and click on the bottom and drag it up. So this is the highlight shadow area, so we are dragging it up to make it lighter, and click in the middle to create a point and drag it something like this, and go to adjustments and select curves adjustment once again. Press Alt or Option and select the auto, and that again would open the advanced dialog box. So here let's select the enhance per channel contrast or enhance monochromatic contrast, and select the snap natural midtones, but I'll go for the, let's say, enhance per channel, or I think brightness and contrast, and I will press OK. Create the levels adjustment, and once again press Alt or Option, click on the auto, and this time select the enhance monochromatic contrast and check the snap natural midtone, and you can adjust the shadows from here as well if you want. You can adjust the highlights clipping, and thereafter press OK. So you can see how it looks. Press Ctrl Z to undo it and keep it as it is. Select all the layers, press Ctrl Shift E to merge all these layers. Then open the actions panel and select the deep cyan look. Just play this action. You can download it from the description, and that's going to create this kind of a look. And then click on this folder and turn this on, so it makes the image very darker. So just turn the top above off and turn the first one on, the bottom one layer, and over here what you have to do, select the mask, choose the brush tool, with the black color soft edge brush, start painting on the face because we don't want it to be darker. With low opacity, or you can go for the 100% opacity if you want to completely remove the darkness. But in this case I am using the graphic tablet, so I'm just painting lightly, and that's going to give me the lighter opacity or the light stroke. But if you are using the mouse, then you can use the opacity from the top to change that. So you have to keep on changing the opacity from 20% to 30% to 50% depending on the stroke opacity you want. So just paint over the model to remove it from there. Now let's turn back all these layers. Now let's create a new blank layer by clicking on this page like icon, and then zoom in to 100% by pressing Ctrl 1 or Command 1. Then select the Spot Healing Brush tool. You can simply click on the folder or click on this icon, or you can simply press J on your keyboard and start painting on the skin flows or blemishes or the other areas which you want to remove. All you have to do, just click the paint and make sure the sample all layers is selected from the top. Otherwise it's not going to work on the blank layer. So let me quickly do this so that you don't get bored. After that, just create a stamp copy by pressing Ctrl Alt Shift E or Command Option Shift E. Go to the filter and select the Imagenomics and Portraiture, and that's going to open up this Portraiture plugin. And here you need to select the preset as medium. Select the medium, and thereafter you just need to press OK. That's going to make the skin smoother in just one click. You can see by zooming in that it has made the skin smoother. Now go to the actions panel and select the dose and burn action and select the play button, or you just double click if you are in a button mode. That's going to create some layers, and here you will click on the stop dialog box, and now you need to dose this image. So basically wherever you see the highlights, just paint over that with the soft edge brush with low opacity, and make sure the color is white. So the opacity should be around 10%, but if you are having a pen tablet or graphic tablet, just select the transfer and select the pen pressure, and then start painting on the highlights everywhere, on the face, on the body, on the dress. So let me just quickly do this so that you don't get bored. Similarly, we have to do this for the burn layer as well. So this time we have to paint wherever there are the shadows. So let me quickly do this also and come back. After finishing that, just delete the black and white layer. And you can see the result by turning this dose and burn folder on and off. And if you want, you can lower down its opacity so that it looks natural. Now let's create a new blank layer by clicking on this page like icon. Move it up from this folder, dose and burn folder, by clicking and dragging it, and choose this color, something pink, and change this layer blend mode to soft light. Choose the soft edge brush with 0 hardness and start painting with the low opacity on the cheeks to make them little bit red or pink, and little bit on the nose and on the forehead. So again, if you're using the graphic tablet, just paint with the light hand and you will get the light stroke. Otherwise, just adjust the opacity as you like and paint a little bit on the lips as well to make them pop. And thereafter, if you want, you can lower down its opacity so that it looks natural and mixes with the skin. Now let's create a light. So we'll create a new blank layer by clicking on this page like icon once again. Choose the soft edge brush and this time we'll choose this orange color from the swatches panel and paint over here. Make it a large stroke with 100% opacity. Change this layer blend mode to color dodge and then press Ctrl T, Command T to have the transform option. Click in the corner and drag it out by pressing Ctrl and Shift and reposition it to the place where you want it, maybe over here, and you can adjust it by clicking and dragging any of the corner and enter. And thereafter, if you want, you can lower down its opacity a little bit because we want a hint of light. And if you want, you can paint a little bit on the face with the low opacity. You can see how it looks by turning this layer on and off. And now let's take some more blue color and paint over this area. Now let's remove this area, this bright light. So we'll pick the color by pressing Alt or Option and paint over this area, or create a new blank layer and paint over it because we don't want any distraction. So that's why we are making it darker. And this light as well, paint over it as well with the soft edge brush with low opacity. And let's pick the orange color once again and paint over here so that it becomes more brighter and more colorful. These highlights or these bokeh in the background. Let's choose the yellow color, paint little bit yellow, and let's pick another red color, paint this red color over it. And you can see by turning this on and off, now this one looks much amazing. Now let's create a new by clicking on this mask icon, and let's remove a little bit of it. So I want to make it less bright. So with the black brush, I'm just painting over this area. Now let's create one more blank layer by clicking on this icon, new layer icon, and zoom in on the image. Pick the color from here by pressing Alt or Option and paint over here little bit and change this layer blend mode to, let's say, screen or color, and paint over these leaves to saturate them, because at this time they are looking black, which doesn't look good. So let me paint it quickly and come back. And now you can see that this one looks much better. And now let's bring in this falling leaves texture. You can download all of these resources from the link in the description section or from the exercise folder. Right click and select the flip horizontal and press this check mark, or you can press enter and create a mask by clicking the mask icon. Choose the softest brush with the black color and start with painting on the face to remove it from the face and other areas. So let me quickly do this and come back. And once you are done, now lower down its opacity a little bit so that it becomes less bright, to something like this. And you can see by turning this on and off, it has added some extra interest to the image. Or let's adjust this opacity even further. Now let's create a merge copy by pressing Ctrl Alt Shift E or Command Option Shift E. Change this layer blend mode to, let's say, linear light, and then go to the filter, choose other and choose high pass and choose the radius of 1.2 and press OK. That's going to sharpen the image entirely, but it has even sharpened our skin. So we'll click on the mask icon and choose the black brush with soft edge zero hardness brush with the white color. We are going to paint only on the eyes and lips. So wherever we want the details, we have inverted the mask, or we have created an inverted mask by pressing Alt while clicking on the mask icon. That way we get a black mask, and black mask means the entire layer is hidden. So now we are painting with the white brush so that wherever we are painting, the sharpening would be visible and not on the rest of the area. So this is called the selective sharpening technique. So wherever you see the focused area or details like dress, eyes and eyebrows, lips and hairs, you can paint over that to enhance those details. Go to the adjustments once again, select the exposure adjustment layer, click and drag the exposure to the right side to add little bit more brightness to the image, and then come to the gamma correction and drag it also to the right side to add lots of contrast to the image. Go to the adjustments and let's select the vibrance, increase the vibrance little bit to something like this, 22, and saturation also, but if you'll move lots of saturation or increase the saturation, that would make the skin look ugly, so we won't do this. So you can see by turning this on and off, it has boosted the colors in the image. Then go to the adjustments once again, and this time select the exposure once more time or undo it. Let's select the curves adjustment, press the auto while holding alt or option, and this time let's select the dark contrast, or let's try different ones what each option give us the result, and go for whichever you like. So I'll go for the enhance per channel and I will press OK. Thereafter I have created one hue and saturation layer on this texture of falling leaf texture and change the hue to match the colors of the leaves. And thereafter just select the top layer, click on this black and white circle and select the gradient, and over here you need to select the black to transparent gradient, and if it is not visible, go to the gear icon and select the pastel and press OK. Change the leader style to the radial and check the reverse and drag this circle to the source of the light and then scale its position or scale it up a little bit to something like this. And if you want, you can change this color as well to, let's say, black, and press OK and press OK. And press OK. You can even change its angle if you want. And press OK. Change its layer blend mode to overlay. Select the mask. Choose the brush tool, softest brush with the black color, 0 hardness, and paint over the face to remove this vignette effect on the face and over the area where the light is coming from. Let's see by turning this on and off how it looks. Then go to the adjustment once again and select the exposure once more and click and drag to add little bit exposure, and let's add the gamma correction to add the contrast. Select the mask, choose the brush tool and paint over the model a little bit, and you can see by turning this on and off how it looks. Let's adjust the gamma correction a little bit more. So if you drag it to the left side, you will get the faded effect, but in this case I'll go for something like this. And then go to the adjustments once again, select the vibrance adjustment and drag it up to something like this. Go to the adjustments once again and select the brightness and contrast, and let's increase the contrast a little bit. And brightness, adjust the brightness a little bit, or let's bring it back. By typing 0. Select the mask and paint a little bit on the face or on the model so that it doesn't affect the model. Now go to the adjustments and select the curves adjustment. Click in the middle and drag it up to add some brightness. and press Ctrl I to invert the mask. So we get the black mask. And now with the softest brush with white color, wherever we are painting, that light would be painted. So we are painting on the face to make it brighter, and little bit on the model and little bit on the side. And if you want, you can even lower down its opacity if you think that you have overdone it, or you can paint with the black color. And you can see by turning this on and off how it looks. And this is our final result, you can see. So thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit the like button. If you did not like the video, hit the dislike button. If you have any question or if you want to say something, leave that in the comment section below. And once again, if you have not followed me on Instagram, please do follow me on Instagram. You can find me by the name of HarshVardhanArt. And on Instagram, I do post my latest work plus lots of tips and tricks on photography and photo editing. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing, because here you will find lots of exciting tutorials on photography, photo editing, video editing, and lots of Instagram tips and tricks. And to subscribe, just click the big red button below this video, and don't forget to click the bell icon as well, as according to the latest algorithm of the YouTube, if you don't press the bell icon, you will not get the notification of my latest videos. So don't miss my videos, press the bell icon. So thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the next episode. Till then, keep shooting and unleash the creative in you.